It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show on this Wednesday morning. And yes, it is the moment we've all been waiting for. The gloves are off now. Time for our Golden Baker Search Festive Edition. Judges to taste the Christmas bundt cakes and decide which two duos will be then making it through to the finals tomorrow. Let the games begin.
Welcome back to our final deliberations. While I say our, it's not my decision to make, it's our poor judges. Our three duos did themselves proud. We know that there were some challenges along the way. That's what it's about. So let's start with our first creation, which has got a lot of detail, but you can see immediately that things didn't quite go according to plan. But I'm so proud of Dalila and Tando for having the fortitude and the strength of character to look after each other, but to push through.
I must be honest, I am not looking at that cake and expecting it to be any less great than the other two. If last season was anything to go by, I mean, the cake that flopped won. So really the taste is what's gonna sway me.
I want to remind you guys that when we went to go and check up on them the first time, they put some chocolate in the middle. So my thoughts are that the cake wasn't underdone.
Chocolate melt.
It was the chocolate that was melted in the middle. But we'll taste it now.
Which could be awesome.
What's great about the fact that they put it back in? The outside is like crispy. And then you've got that like moist cake on
Soft,
the
gooey
inside.
center.
Which is cool for like texture. I don't know about the peppermint.
Really?
I actually felt they could have done without it.
Okay.
I actually feel it was an additional flavor that they didn't need to have.
It wasn't the cooking that let them down, possibly in this case, but rather going too far with the beacon sweets, which is always a bit of a trap because you want to be creative, you want to do more, you want to honor the ingredients or honor the sweets, but it's a balancing act. You've got to get it right. Interesting, guys, really interesting. Now we move on to duo number 2. So obviously Alison and Jenny, they went for an explosion of light and color. In fact, this is called Beacon of Light. Okay, it took me about 5 times saying that out loud to actually figure that out. It's bursting with orange flavors and sparkling with sparkly sparkles.
So it's a very interesting use of the sparkles. I think at a table it could be a showstopper, but one must be careful.
Sebas, not a huge amount going on with the cake itself. What do you make of the look now that you're seeing what's going on underneath this beautiful exterior?
The sponge looks great. Looks nice and moist. Doesn't look too dry. We'll
I smell
taste
the
it
orange.
now. Yeah.
I smell orange.
Because also when the cake came out of the oven, it almost looked like it shrank into the mold.
Correct.
But actually, when it came out of the mold, it actually looked really beautiful.
Certainly the sparkles have been a hero of our Beacon Sweet range today, and I love it. I think there are a lot of bakers out there going, hang on a minute, I can do more. I was waiting for someone to go, wow, this tastes amazing. So what's going on?
To be honest, I don't get any flavor. I mean, there's a flavor, but I can't tell you something distinct in this cake.
Really? I think you can...
I think that balance between the cake and the glaze is throwing us.
It's throwing you.
I must say that if you have the shards with it, then it's like flavor town. Because obviously the sparkles bring the flavor.
Yeah. Then we move on to duo number 3, Zandaline and Sassy. Big moment for Zandaline, sticking with Sassy. I reckon she made the right choice. Great chemistry, they've clicked, they motivate each other. Roxy, how good does this look?
No, this is elegant. I mean, we did say to them 2 things. We eat with our eyes, and I did say to them, if there's anything you carry forward into this round, please keep your plating. And they actually stepped up their plating.
Also, don't need to ice it because she already poured that syrup in there, so I'm super excited to taste all of that, combined with that raspberry white chocolate cream that they made on top of there.
With sparkles.
It's just like flavor on flavor on flavor, so I'm really hoping that it delivers.
Absolutely beautiful. I immediately, when I saw the pistachio and the orange, I picked up Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
What would have done it for me was some cardamom.
Oh, cardamom, rose water, that kind of vibe.
That
Make
type
it a bit
of
more
refreshing.
heady. Okay.
That's it.
Of the 3, best texture
Okay.
in terms of the sponge.
All right, so let's put me out of my misery, I think, and bring our contestants back in here and find out who is progressing to tomorrow's finale. There were some disasters. There were some mishaps. There was so much deliberation because of what you guys created. You achieved what this entire competition set out to achieve. You've inspired us to think about baking differently. You've inspired us to think about incorporating Beacon sweets in a completely different way. But unfortunately, only 2 of you can progress to our grand finale. The team that placed second and will be progressing to the grand finale tomorrow, one step closer to that 50,000 Rand grand prize. Dalila and Tando! Come on! For our final decision, it really did boil down to 2 celebrations of orange, of citrus. This incredible panel, and they really did put their poor palates, their hearts, and their minds, their spirits to the test with this one. Our winning duo for today, Zandaline and Sassy. Congratulations. There really was so much going on in that creation. There could have been so many elements that could have gone disastrously wrong, but you pulled it all together beautifully. To Alison and Jenny, we love you. You guys have shown a spark, you've shown love, you've shown what the other side of this competition is all about. Thank you so much. Let's give them one last round of applause. But wait, there is one more twist. Because you have earned the right to be here and earned more than just our love and admiration, you get a parting gift. As our second runner-up, you're going to receive 5,000 Rand in cash. And you've earned that at the very least, so congratulations. And there we have it, the board is set. Our semi-finals done and dusted. Tune in tomorrow morning for the grand finale of the Golden Cloud Baker Search. I'm going to call it the most festive edition we've ever had. This has been spectacular. It's going to get even better tomorrow. We'll see you then. Well done, guys. Absolutely brilliant.
Absolutely beautiful. So much passion, so much expertise, so much love in all those hugs, and I'm sure that the judges could taste it in the baking. Now, don't forget to tune in tomorrow for the grand finale, where the 2 final duos go head-to-head in a show-stopping challenge and the chance to win the Golden Baker Search Festive Edition title and, of course, that grand prize of 50,000 Rand.